What's up everyone? I got a really good run today, so I decided to share it with you all. It's a level 3 slot that gets to 50-50 stats, and the game goes on for quite long, so I hope you enjoy it. I'm also trying some post commentary instead of live commentary this time, so let me know if you prefer this way of commentating over the game. But anyway, so you're gonna see me making some strange plays the first few rounds. That's because I was actually going for another challenge. Basically, all you need to know about that challenge is that I was fishing for units that make gold, such as pigs, swans and the like. And I might have passed up some better units and rolled aggressively, hoping to find them. But anyway, the run itself is looking good right now. I found a badger at this point. I was debating whether I wanna put it at the front or in the back. In the back it's safer, I think. It's not gonna be killed so easily by flamingos that are 4-2 stats. And they, as you can see, they need a lot of draws, which is pretty important for the challenge I was going for. And so far so good, some standard plays. I was debating here whether I want to pick up the pig for that other challenge. Decided not to. It's a bit too late for that. Maybe in the late game I could have gotten it, but that wasn't the case. And another draw, like badger's really good. I don't know what I was doing here, just maybe thinking about future plays or meditating or something, I don't know. And here I got a fish. So I was going for a level 3 fish, and doing it this way needs 2 level ups, like getting a fish to level 2, then another fish to level 2, then combining them to get level 3 fish. That way you get 3 level ups as opposed to 2. I think I said 2 in the past, my bad. And yeah, hoping for a bison, got a penguin, which is also very good. And I think this is the turn where the sloth appears. I would have gladly picked up a bison had I found one. And here he is. Magnificent as always. I was thinking about what I wanna sell to get it. Otter is the obvious choice, but I also wanted to get the snail here. And I was thinking whether I should sell the swan or the penguin. I decided on the swan because first of all the penguin has more stats, and second of all it's buffing the team pretty well. Well, for now just the fish, but it's gonna get stronger in the future, as some of the units get to level 2 and eventually level 3, as you will see. And finally starting to win a bunch, and the sloth is getting the first win for us, since it's on the team at least. Going for some more swans, you know, because gold is broken and you can never have enough of it. I think this round we'll lose though, let's see. Yeah, sadly the stats don't work out in our favor here. That's okay though. Hoping for a snail here, so rolling quite aggressively. Found a swan, which levels up into a monkey, which is amazing by the way. Let's us build up the sloth a little more. Freezing the bison here was a mistake, I think. Although we have a level 3 unit, we don't have a place to put it. The bison, that is, and that's a little bit sad, but what can you do? We have a slot, so we can't complain much. I think here I unfreeze it. Let's see. No, I roll one more time. You will see some questionable plays. I can't argue with that. But for a Sloth run, you really need to get lucky. Both with chocolates and with teams you get matched up against. It's... I don't know. It's it's very difficult. Here you can see me getting down to 1 life, and that means we have to get 8 more victories without losing even once. You can probably see why this challenge took 21 turns. But we are finally getting the Sloth real beefy now. It's the strongest unit on the team, and we win because of it. Finally we get to tier 6 units. At this point I'm like, we are gonna lose. I'm just gonna fish for chocolates, get the achievement, and don't worry about the badge, because that would never happen. Surprisingly enough, it did, and I can only thank the other players for that, and my luck, I guess. I think Melon Armor was required to beat that round. Without it, it wouldn't have happened. And you see me roll aggressively again. I would have purchased the Swan immediately if I wasn't fishing for chocolate on the Sloth. And these summon teams are the scariest, man. Because they chip away at melon armors when you get them, and however much attack you have, it doesn't matter, because they all die in 1 hit anyway. And just get to do damage to you, which isn't really pleasant. But anyway, you'll see me rolling past some monkeys and some penguins. I think at this point my priority was to get everyone some melon armor or some steak. Oh, this play I did, it's I think it's pretty instructive. If you have 2 units with melon armor, you should put them in the 1st and 3rd place, just to avoid, you know, getting hit by a chili pepper and getting one of your melon armors removed for free, because that isn't fun. And finally level 3 Sloth happened, and on the same turn incidentally it became a 50-50. Is that the same guy? I'm not really sure, but we win this time. And at this point we're desperately looking for the wins. I'm like, the team is strong enough now, it needs to happen. Like the next 3 rounds need to be dubs, because otherwise the enemies will start having useful units. Like, no offense meant to the Sloth, but moral support isn't the most useful thing in combat. I would rather have a snake like this guy. But we ended up drawing. I was very scared, and I was playing this. Like, literally every round could be the last one, and it's it's not a pleasant feeling, not at all. But we finally get melon armor on our last unit. Oh, in case you were wondering why I moved Sloth to 2nd place and put Swan at 1st place, that's, you know, I want the monkey to buff it for it to get to a 50-50. I'm like, should I go for a level 3 though? But if the game's gonna give me like 20 chocolates, why not? It also helps kill the monkey, which I was thinking about putting in the 1st slot so it can get buffed. Oh, this team was pretty fun. I put it in the thumbnail too. very scary. When I saw that team at first, I was like, oh, easy win, but turns out not, because getting carpet bombed 7 times or 8, I wasn't counting, but it's scary. And now that the swan is 50-50, the fish moves to the front to eat up the buffs. A bit surprising here how 50 attack leopard with a tiger behind it didn't do that much damage to us. But I can't complain really. And we're nearing the last few rounds here. I'm like, the penguin isn't ever getting to the front because that would be way too risky, so I'm buffing it artificially with pairs. This team actually that I went up against is pretty weak for like round 19. Definitely the hedgehog and pufferfish team would have destroyed it. And here I'm like, please let me win, so I buy cupcakes in hopes of this being the last round. It isn't, sadly. But if we win the round after that, that's not a big deal. Like 112 damage badger hit, that's scary. But this is the last round here, and the video is coming to an end. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed playing this run, and if you have another challenge you would want to see me do, please let me know, and enjoy as we destroy this hedgehog and pufferfish team. Thank you again for watching, and goodbye.